Have you ever had one of those brilliant ideas for an app or a website, but you just hit that wall and thought, I can't code? Well, today, we're going to look at a system that wants to completely change that. We're going to explore a path that can take you from literally just an idea to a fully shipped product using AI, even if you're starting from absolute zero. Let's jump in and see how it all works.
So, you've heard all the buzz about AI coding assistants, like Claude Code. You've probably even played around with them. But does this feel familiar? You're excited. You've got ideas buzzing in your head, but you just can't seem to get from that initial spark to an actual finished product. You're trying, but you just feel stuck.
And the frustrating part is how real this feeling is, right? You've watched a ton of tutorials, but then you sit down at your computer and you're right back at square one. You get totally tangled up in all the setup stuff or trying to deploy your project. And all the while, you're seeing other people on social media launching cool new things, seemingly overnight, while you're still just trying to piece together all the scattered bits of info you found online.
See, the real problem isn't a lack of information. It's that you've been collecting a bunch of puzzle pieces without ever seeing the picture on the box. So here's the key takeaway. You actually don't need to watch another random one-off tutorial.
What you need is a complete system, a roadmap that basically takes you by the hand and walks you from the very beginning, like what button do I even click, all the way to the finish line, where you can say, my product is now live on the internet.
And that's the whole idea here. This isn't about some secret prompt or a hidden little trick. It's about a structured, progressive learning path. One that actually builds on itself step by step, taking you from a simple concept all the way to a full launch. And this system has a name. It's called Vibe Coding. The best way to think of it is as a hands-on method designed specifically for people who aren't coders or maybe are just starting out. The entire goal is to get you building and shipping real stuff, using AI as your co-pilot, which effectively gives you the power of a developer with years of experience.
Okay, so what does a system like this actually give you? Well, it's not about theory. It's all about real-world projects. You get a super clear path. You see actual visible results at every single step. And by the end of it, you're not just following instructions. You've got the real skills to build and ship your own ideas completely on your own.
So, how fast can this all happen? We're not talking about months and months of studying. This is designed to be a focused sprint, taking you from running your very first command in the terminal to launching a pretty advanced system in just 21 days.
Just look at this timeline. Day 1, you're all set up and running your first command. By day 7, that's just 1 week, you've already launched your first project, a live website. A week after that, boom, you've built and launched a mobile app. And by day 21, you're building an advanced data analysis system. Every step is a real, tangible milestone you can actually see.
Okay, let's zoom in on that first project. It covers the entire life cycle, from start to finish. You start by planning the whole project out with AI. Then, you use AI to actually generate the user interface. You connect it to a real database on the back end with Supabase. And finally, you deploy it live to the web using Vercel so anyone in the world can see it. That's idea to live in 1 week.
All right, now let's look at Project 2 and see how you level up. For this intermediate project, you're building a full-on mobile app. You'll learn to prototype your ideas with Google Gemini, design and polish the interface in Figma, and then use Claude Code for the heavy lifting of development, getting it all prepped for the App Store. You're building up your skills and your toolset.
And finally, the advanced project. This is where you really start to think like a senior developer. You're not just building anymore, you're analyzing product requirements, you're designing the technical architecture, and you're deploying an industrial-grade system. This is the whole professional pipeline, from A to Z.
So after seeing that entire journey, let's talk about what this is actually worth in the real world. What does it really mean to be able to take an idea out of your head and turn it into a live product, all by yourself?
The cost for this whole system, all 3 projects, the guides, everything, is $29.99.
Okay, just hold that number in your head for a second.
Because this is the comparison that matters. Your investment to learn how to do all of this yourself is less than $30. The cost to hire a developer to build just one of these projects for you, you're easily looking at $5,000, $10,000, or way more. That's the power we're talking about here. The return on investment is just huge.
And for that price, you get everything we've been talking about. The 3 complete project modules from zero to production, deep dive guides into the AI tools themselves, tutorials on the entire workflow from design to deployment, and you get lifetime access with free updates, which is huge because these AI tools are changing all the time.
Now, this all sounds great, but it's really important to know if this approach is the right fit for you, because this system is designed for people who want to build things, not just watch from the sidelines.
So let's be super clear about who this is really for. This is absolutely for you if you're ready to roll up your sleeves and actually make something. Whether you're a total beginner or a product manager who wants to build, or even a dev who just wants to be way more efficient. But if you're just looking to passively watch videos, or you want some magic button that does all the work for you, this probably isn't the right path. It's all about hands-on learning.
All right, let's just knock out some quick questions you might have. Can you really do this with zero coding experience? Yes, absolutely. That's literally who it was designed for. Do you need tools? Yes, a few standard ones. But the course walks you through setting everything up. And here's a really interesting one. There's no source code included. Why? Because the whole point is that you generate 100% of it yourself using AI.
And this quote really just sums up the whole philosophy. The goal here isn't to turn you into a traditional programmer overnight. The goal is to empower people who have ideas, the non-coders, the entrepreneurs, the creators, to actually build and launch real products using these incredible new AI tools.
So that really brings us to the final and most important question. You've probably got an idea in your head right now. Maybe it's been sitting there for months, maybe even years. The idea is ready. The tools are ready. The system is ready. The only question left is, are you?